Welcome to Rabble Rousers Sports Talk.
Rabble
Rabble
Rousers!
Rousers.
Rabble Rousers! I messed up my hair. Is my hair messed up? Oh my god. No, too far. It was too far. I apologize.
Nah.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just sitting here ready to talk to you about a few subjects of sports and nature. So
all right. Let's do it then. Will Chiefs be good without Tyreek Hill?
Do you want to start? You want me to start?
I'll start this one.
Okay.
I got all game plan ready, and I'm ready
to fight. All right, I got you. Okay.
So let's look at the wide receivers.
Okay.
You got Juju Smith-Schuster. Not bad.
Okay.
He has a better quarterback now. I'm not taking a big shot at Big Ben, but
I feel like you did though. It was very subtle.
Just a little.
But it was
So yeah, McCole Harden.
Okay.
He was the number 3 wide receiver because you got your big shot tight end right there, and now you have Josh Gordon. Hasn't played in a while.
Right, it's been a minute.
So it's like, and then you look at your running back, Clyde Edward. He got injured a little bit last year. The year before that, he did pretty good. And then you got Derek Gore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you really look at it, last year's problem wasn't too much of the offense; it was defense. Now you lose Tyrann Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the question is, without Tyreek Hill, this offense is going to struggle a little bit. Especially going downfield, running backs. So it's like now you have to rely on Juju Smith and McCole Harden and Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is a good tight end. Don't get me wrong with that. He's amazing. It's gonna be a horrible year on offense with the KC Chiefs.
Well, okay. The Chiefs defense has been suspect for a while. Absolutely. And I know that's not who we're talking about. I know who we're talking about, but what they have done is they have reinvested some of that money into the offensive line because that needs some help too. So what has happened is you couldn't afford both the quarterback and the all-star wide receiver. Do we all want to see that? Absolutely. That's amazing. But the rest of the lineup would have suffered because there would have been no money for an offensive line. There would have been no way to acquire any other help because you have a top-paid wide receiver and a top-paid quarterback. And so what the Chiefs are doing is that, offensively anyways, relying on the fact that Mahomes can use his legs with this offensive line. Now, do you really want to put Mahomes out in danger 9 times out of 10? I don't know, because you're right. Juju is, with Mahomes will be better. With the offense will be better. But there is that factor of losing him, losing this all-star wide receiver that basically with the defense, when he plays against this defense, they go, we got to check him. We got to respect him. Any sort of things he does, we have to respect him at all times. Now, without that, is it going to hurt getting the running back or Kelce, someone open, because maybe Juju's not as respected? That's, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Travis Kelce is going to be double cover a lot.
Right.
I tell Juju can be that guy and be reliable. For right now, it's like maybe mid-season we'll maybe see some good stuff from the Chiefs offense, but their main thing was last few years it was go downfield, and stretch that field.
Right, because he's an all-star wide receiver. It's just
And
it's unfortunate.
he's fast.
He's like right. He's a quick wide receiver with good hands, you know, and that's what you need. But you're right. I think they will overall be hurt. And we can try to sell it any way we want to sell it, but without an all-star on the field, it will be noticeable, you know. So
Yeah, I agree. All right, topic number 2. Will Dolphins be good next year?
ooh, that's an interesting question, right? Because wide receivers, they have a dynamic duo wide receiver, right? But the quarterback, this is the word that I'm going to keep saying all day, apparently, is suspect. He's an okay quarterback. Now, with that dynamic duo, will he be a better quarterback? I think he will be a better quarterback. Absolutely. Will it take him to the championship? So yes, I think they will be a better team. Where that goes, where that ends, what that means, I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll see what happens. But in the question, will they be a better team? I think so.
All right, let me give you a diagnose.
Okay. You break it down, doctor. You let me know.
So you got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and you got Devontae Parker. Amazing wide receivers, right? And
Mhm.
then you look at Chase Edmonds and Rasheem Mozart as your running backs. Both are prone to be injured. Um, if they can add a running back from the draft, because obviously they haven't really add too much to the running backs just for Chase Edmonds and Rasheem Mozart,
Mhm.
then they have a good defense. Now let's talk about Tua.
Yeah.
um, he was an amazing quarterback with Waddle and he has good weapons in Alabama. So people say, oh, he doesn't have the arm strength or he can't stretch the field. He did it in Alabama if you gave him time. Does he have the best arm? No. But he has an arm can lead to like stretching the field for the most part. I want to say all the time, but you still got the Patriots and you still got the Bills. Could they make the playoffs? No.
You don't, not at
Are
all?
they? No.
No?
Um, AFC West for the most part probably have every team
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
playoffs.
AFC West is a whole nother question because they are so dynamic that it's scary this year for any
Yeah.
division, whether it be AFC or NFC. They're scary.
So because you're the Dolphins are chasing the Bills and the Patriots.
Mhm,
Jets is not a question. They're the weakest team out of the division.
mhm.
So if Dolphins making the playoffs is a very, very long stretch. Am I gonna say they're gonna be a good, better team? Yes.
Yes. See, that's what I was saying.
But when it comes to making the playoffs, I just don't see it.
It's a big question mark, absolutely. Especially when you have the Bills involved. I'm not as scared of the Patriots, I think you were saying. But the Bills would be the big the bully in the yard that they have to
Yeah.
get past. And so
I think the Patriots gonna be a bully too.
you think so? Oh, I don't
Mac
know. I'm still
Mac
not
Jones.
I'm not
Mac
100% sold.
Jones.
I don't know. They have the Imperial Master. I understand the head coach, and so that's just scary as it is. But
Yeah.
they no longer have Darth Vader, aka Brady, and it shows. I don't know.
But they have the Luke Skywalker.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they have the Anakin Skywalker and they don't have the Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? So Anakin was a little question mark. So little Anakin, I mean,
Hey,
the pod racing.
hey now. All right. Topic number 3. Can the Rams get Bobby Wagner for a low price?
Can I answer this with one word?
Yes.
No, it's not yes, it's no. Absolutely not. I don't think they can get him. I know Wagner wants to be there, but he also wants to get paid, and the Rams don't want to pay him that much money. So it's a simple no. I know that we can have a full discussion if you want, but the answer is no.
So he wants 11 million a year. 11 million.
That's a lot of money.
He's 32. Never went under 100 tackles a season.
Mm-hmm.
His lowest is 104.
Oh,
He
he's
just came
stellar.
off. Yeah. He came off 170 tackles.
Yeah.
So you're asking someone that is still playing in a high level to go under 11 million a year.
Right. I agree with you. The Rams, the Rams spent so much money to get to the championship last year. I don't think they have it, nor do they want to spend it. I'm not saying he's not worth it. I think he's totally worth the 11 mil.
Oh yeah.
But the Rams, just the Rams, not going to spend that money. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Then they might go for it just because they lost Von Miller, but this is two different linebacker position. You're looking at middle linebacker, and Von Miller was the outside linebacker slash DN. So it's two different players.
Right. He was like a leader.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
I just don't see it. Yeah. It's just too
I
much
just
to
don't
ask to
see
go
them
under.
coming into an agreement. Like, yes, he wants to be there, and yes, they want him, but no, they don't want to spend the money, and I don't think he'll adjust. So I think they're at an
The
impasse.
um Did he want? I think he wants to play in the MC West just because of what the Seahawks did to him.
Oh yeah, he wants revenge. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, but two teams right now can't afford him. As for 49ers and Rams, and look at Arizona Cardinals. I don't think he wants to go to Arizona.
I wouldn't.
So it's like, so you now it's like, can he? Now I just don't see it because like unless it's late on past the draft and he's still not signed, I can maybe see it. But I just don't see him going past the draft before the draft. So,
Yeah, I don't.
or I see him going past the draft. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a desperation in the sense of people are going to, I don't know, wait that long. That like he's a big name, he's a good linebacker. Like someone's going to come up and grab him. Someone with the money that
Yeah.
wants to spend the money will grab him. I understand he wants revenge on the Seahawks. Don't we all? But uh, but I just I think they're at an impasse. I don't think they can get through what they want to get through to make the deal happen. So
I agree. So, topic number 4. Can Ben Simmons return for the playoffs?
well, what have you heard anything different?
So, it's a stretch. A herniated disc.
Yeah.
That's a stretch. The I forget what they call it, the fusion they put in the shots
Oh, the
they put in
epidural.
your stomach. There you go.
Yeah.
They give him that. So I heard what I heard is people getting that can recover faster and get back on the court faster. But I think Ben Simmons is too much of a pansy to
Pansy, dang.
to do it. I don't think he will, because well, so you got the plan, and then you got the playoffs,
Mhm,
but you got so if you get past the Hawks, right now you're facing the Hawks,
mhm.
unless you keep on winning and stuff that, and then, but say you're in the plan,
Yeah.
you got win 2 games to get into the playoffs, and then I just don't see him be in the playoffs this year and playing.
The man hasn't been on the court. The man, Mr. Simmons, is in pain. And yes, let's say the epidural takes him out of that pain for a little bit. But no, it's an epidural, okay? A woman who's going into labor gets an epidural. She doesn't feel the epidural past, that day or two that she's in labor. So I don't see how that is a band-aid. Is not a fix, is not a, it's not an improvement. He hasn't touched the court. He's been out for so long. And you're right. A herniated disc, oh, that hurts. And so like I don't see him coming back at all. The coaches, even when asked, they're like, like the coach when asked, was it like not almost a week ago when he got that epidural, he was like, well, he feels better with the epidural. But that's like saying, hey, I feel really good. Well, man, you're drunk. Well, yeah, that's why you feel good. It's not that he feels good. He just is, he doesn't know.
Yeah,
So unless I guess maybe if he gets an epidural before every game, which is very dangerous for your spinal cord, um,
yeah,
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he's gonna be back.
no,
No. Long
it's
story
like
short.
I said, it's like if you do, you definitely not gonna be in the plan because that's two. If you can get past 2 teams and then you can make the playoffs, then maybe possible. But like, say, like I said, if you face the Hawks, you're gonna win that one. You got Kyrie Irving, you got Durant versus the Hawks. So it's like, uh,
I don't know.
and then
I'm not.
whoever you face after that, the Cavaliers or Charlotte. Yeah, I can see them passing both whoever wins that one,
Mhm.
and then you got actual playoffs, and I just right now there's no talk of him returning till next year.
Right. It's the outlook for him is not optimistic. It's not an optimistic look. I mean, look, people can get excited, they can tell themselves all they want, but it's not a like that's a tough road to climb. So I'm not optimistic for him to come back at all. So
No, and Nets fans, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna see it.
hey, we all want to see it. Don't get me wrong, we all want to see it, but it's not gonna happen. Well, do we have any other news from the NFL or NBA that we want to talk about all today?
No, I haven't seen it. How about you?
No, nothing's screaming on off the news pages right now. So yeah, I guess we're gonna come back and hopefully have a show for us Friday. Oh, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. This has nothing to do with sports, but this is our 10th episode, number 10, guys. Happy 10. Until next time, though, because it'll
All
be
right.
11. It'll be
Please
11 next time.
like, subscribe, and keep on
Um,
watching us.
yeah, the smile. All right, guys.
Peace.